you got like significant traction in the last US election, but it was given to a DAO, which is the DAO, which did not really manage to handle it properly, to affect the resources. The big DAO was really something extremely decentralized.
Yeah.
And at some point, when you are so decentralized, there is no really leadership, no continuity within the project. And so like we do some stuff, they say they will do something else, but then there is no one to do it actually, and no one to say, hey, like you have this kind of thing which you're supposed to be doing, and you are not doing it. And in the end, the DAO did not work, and the DAO dissolved and reimbursed contributors. So money was given back to Gnosis DAO. And now you still have like the AIs using that, but because of this, like when someone is integrating with Claros, you are not just integrating from a technical perspective, but then also to integrate with the Claros ecosystem. Like if someone is doing wrong stuff on your application and you have challenging mechanism, you will tend to have people on the Claros community who are going to come and watch that and challenge that stuff. And the same also for like people who developing Claros. Like we also get interested in anything which is using Claros. So that's how like I got like really interested in prediction markets, and I think I can like find out a lot of the things which were promising direction for prediction markets. And now like we are working with CIR, which is going to launch very very soon. When I say very soon, it may be less than 24 hours.
Nice.
And we are doing like different kind of markets which were not possible before. Because currently prediction markets, they tend to be just like what you call binary or categorical question, which is like, will Trump win? Yes, no. But you can do so much more. So you can do scalar markets. So for example, you can ask what will be the share of the votes that Trump would get, that Kamala will get, that other candidate will get. And now you put one token, and now you have a Kamala Trump token and other token, and each token can redeem for the percent of the vote. So now imagine you have Kamala getting 50% of the vote. The token of Kamala is going to redeem for 50 cents. Trump gets 48. This token is going to redeem for 48 cents. And the other token maybe get 2% of the votes. And so it's going to redeem for 2 cents. And so you can use this to estimate any kind of values. You can do that with inflation, for example. You can ask what will be the inflation in the US in 2025. And you can put a range. You can put like 0 to 10. If you get 10% or more inflation, you have the up token, which are going to redeem. If you get 0 or less deflation, you have the down token, which are going to redeem. And if you get something in the middle, let's say you get 8% of inflation, like the up token are going to redeem for 80 cents, and the down token are going to redeem for 20 cents. Mm-hmm. So now if you say, okay, like the up token are worth 80 cents, that means that you estimate that there would be approximately 8% inflation in the US. I say approximately because this approximation doesn't properly account into the possibility of getting more than 10% and less than 0%. But if you assume that it's negligible, that the answer will fall outside of the range, you get an unbiased approximation of what the value would be. But not like estimate, not approximation, like expected value of so yeah, to be the expected value of this particular value.
Yes, the case that you just I gave example of, it doesn't seem like it will be sponsored by anyone. So the question is, how is Claris making money, and what's the balance between the non-commercial and more commercial activities? How do you split that?
So yes, you have Claris is a cooperative, so it doesn't make money. Like it has like some token allocation, Claros DAO, and it has to use everything to develop and promote Claros. If you look at CIR, for example, those markets may not have, for now, people who could sponsor them, but it's a may, because, for example, if you look at polling, media definitely do pay entity to conduct polls. And now if prediction markets are giving you better data than polling, it's not unlikely for media organization to actually be sponsoring prediction markets. Nice. And you can do stuff where you may have very valuable information and people are ready to pay for those. So that was one more type of market that you can go in, which is a contingent market. So still giving the US election as an example, you can do something like what would be the Bitcoin price if Trump wins the election. So you can do that by taking the token of Trump and you put that into another market, which will ask what would be the Bitcoin price. And now you can get an estimate of what would be the Bitcoin price if Trump wins. And you can do the same for Kamala Harris. And now you have all this Twitter controversy where people say, yeah, Trump is good for crypto. People say, he's just full of bullshit and he's just pretending and it's not going to be good for crypto. And now you can get some market-based estimate on what would be the impact at least on crypto price. Crypto price is probably a Bitcoin price. It's the most naive indicator, but it's still better than nothing. You can get an estimate of what would be the impact of Trump winning or losing on the Bitcoin price, for example. And that's a way to get unbiased information on the impact of a particular decision. So now, if you are voting and you are just voting for crypto, now you can get some better data for that. So for an election in the country, you may not really have much sponsors for that. But now, if you look at the DAO, you take a DAO, you could use that for CA itself. So you could say, okay, you have proposal A, we are doing this. You have proposal B, we are doing that. And now what you could ask, what would be the TVL of CIR if proposal A pass? And what would be the TVL of CIR if proposal B pass? And now you have very valuable data because you can find which proposal is going to maximize your TVL.
Yeah.
And the DAO have a very high interest into sponsoring those kind of markets to get better information for their voters and to make the best decision possible. And you could even make DAO which may not even have voters. You could even have some DAOs which doesn't even ask votes and could just say, okay, we are only gonna execute proposal if the proposal is giving us a better estimate on this particular target value.
Great.
TVL, it can be anything else. It could be market cap of the token or whatever you want to optimize. And you could have a DAO which could be a futarchic DAO, which is only working in the governance mechanism to optimize a particular value instead of just asking people to vote. So prediction market for now, you've seen prediction market, okay? The basic prediction market will just be sport, for example. Prediction market is they call it sport betting, and it tends to be very, very good at estimating the likelihood of a particular team to win. So that's already very good because it shows that it actually does work and gives you some very good and unbiased estimate of the potential event. But it's not very useful to make decision, right? When you see market on the US election, that's starting to be more interesting because now you can use that in the media and you can get people more informed. But where you will have people really ready to put a lot of money in prediction markets, not money in betting money, but money in subsidizing the market to get information. I'm not talking about people putting money in betting, but I'm talking about people putting money because they want to get information, because that's the game of prediction market. Otherwise, you are just doing some betting, right?
Right.
So I think we'll see those DAOs, we will see those companies when they have to take an important decision. It could be, I don't know, what would be the impact on our profit if we withdraw from Russia or withdraw from Israel or whatever. For a company, for this kind of important decision, well, they can probably put 10K or something like that of subsidies into this market to get a better information and get a better decision in the end.
Agreed.
Government, it's even more. Government tend to be lagging, at least in the West. But you see some places sometimes in Latin America. Now you see Argentina, where with Milei, everything is Milei is a very pro-libertarian candidate and pro-market candidate. So